Here's a wild tour story from Eau Claire, Wisconsin, believe it or not. We were playing the Eau Claire's festival. And for some odd reason, I feel like festivals sometimes are chosen these really auspicious days where it's like the most beautiful day of like the month or the year, and then something terrible happens. Like God comes through and just rains on everyone's parade, literally, shits on your day, and just like brings a hurricane or a tornado or the wrath of, you know, the 7 horsemen of the apocalypse. This time it was a beautiful day. Eau Claire's went amazingly. Somewhere along the way, the sky starts to get very cloudy. Buses start lining up, evacuation buses, and we're like, what's going on? Tornadoes coming through Eau Claire, and it is terrifying because Eau Claire is in the middle of nowhere. Like, there's no buildings to break up the weather, so all you're seeing is like God's work right in front of your face. It's just lightning bolts, you know, Zeus on a throne. It's terrifying. It looks like the end of the world. So we're freaking out. Of course, Sophia Eris is missing because Sophia likes to go on little adventures at festivals, and she finds friends and fairies and just disappears. So I'm like, where's Sophia Eris? What are we gonna do? We split up. Somehow everyone gets into like evacuation buses, freaking out. The festival went amazingly. Justin's an amazing person, but this weather was no joke. We all kind of get to this one safe place where the artists were. Still can't find Sophia Eris. Her phone's always dead. I was scared for her life. She's so small. At a certain point, we decide, you know what? We just need to go to the hotel. Everyone was like huddled in this house in the middle of the woods, and I was like, we just need to go to the hotel. I don't care if traffic's gonna be bad. I don't care if a tornado flips our car in the air, if a cow whisks by, we gotta make it. So we get in the car and everyone's like, don't do it. And we're like, we're going. We drive, and they said there was traffic for miles. Something told us to just make a right and not a left. There were no cars, it was clear. We make it to the hotel. Sophia Eris is still missing. It's very scary. We get into the hotel. We're like, thank God, it's time to check in. As soon as we walk up to the front desk, lightning cracks, all the lights go out in the hotel. No power. And so everyone's like, okay, so what do we do next? iPhone lights go up. You know, it's looking like a Aerosmith concert up in there, Dream On. And we're just like, okay, so we checked into the hotel. We just need a room. The guy was like, unfortunately, that's just not how it works. He had to knock on every door to find a room that didn't have someone sleeping in it to sneak us in a room for a bed. But before that could even happen, we had to sit on the floor in the ballroom and wait for my brother to be found and for Sophia Eris to be found. Cut to Sophia Eris. Sophia Eris is my best friend and also my DJ and co-collaborator. She is very cool. She is also known by DJ Low Key because she keeps it low key. And she opens up every night on our tour. She had gone with some friends to take acid. Apparently she did acid and got in a car with all these people. The guy driving was doing acid, so she was stuck in a thunderstorm, all tripping on acid, just like waiting for their time to come. We eventually find Sophia Eris. She gets in the hotel at like God knows when in the morning. We're exhausted. The next day, we hop in the car. We're driving to our next show. It's in like Louisville, Kentucky. As we're driving, kaboom, the tire goes out. We're like, what? Why? So the tire goes out. We're stranded on the side of the road. We're about an hour away from the show. AAA doesn't work. We don't really know what to do. We can't find a dummy wheel. I'm exhausted because we had just dealt with like, you know, Jesus coming back. They like jack up the tire. We put the tire on like a donut wheel and we're driving. I'm just exhausted, about to cry. I'm wearing like ripped up clothing. And as we pull up to the side of the stage, no time for sound check. Literally as we pulled up, it was stage time. There's this crowd and they're like, Lizzo, all these Southern people I never seen in my life. And I was like, not only is this our first show in Kentucky, but there's a bunch of people here and they care about the show. So I can't be like, what's up guys? You know what I'm saying? I had to give it to them. So we hop out of the whip. Me and Sophia are beaten down. They're just like, Lizzo. They see Sophia's hair and they're just like, Jesus Christ. She runs around and she like puts the laptop up. I get on stage in my Beyonce tank top and some sleeping pants, and we like rock the show out. And against all odds, we somehow made it. And that's just normally how things go for us. It's pretty crazy. My whole life, basically, I was involved with a church that said you couldn't wear pants, you couldn't wear jewelry, you couldn't listen to music, you couldn't communicate with people that were not in the church.
And I'm blessed to have people like Block who got my back, especially Ross in the studio. I must say, is very inspirational. He don't even have to go as hard as he does, and he does it.
I wrote my verse and comment like, dang, you just killed me on my album. He was like, I can't go out like that. Then we ended up doing a song for me, and he killed me on that song, so we even right now.
Well, I don't know where we went. I think we went like to the venue with all our bags where he was performing and was like on stage like, we could be going to jail later, but hey, I'm winning it all.